for fuck's sakes.
A city on the verge of greatness. A new type of city, based not on the man, but on the automobile. The car. A symbol of freedom and vitality. Where every man can own his own home, and have room to breathe, and not be overlooked by his neighbors. A city where a man's home is his castle. A quarter acre of the dream made possible by victory. A city of opportunists. A city of dreams, where Hollywood will shape the thoughts and desires of the entire planet. A city of pioneers. A city of dreamers. A city of undercurrents, where not everything is as it seems. A 20th century city that will become a model for the world. A city that has no boundaries, that will stretch as far as the eye can see. In the Marine Corps, you deal with the chain of command. Mistakes get made, but you deal with them. You know what you're fighting for, that you're on the same team. But dealing with corruption is like chasing shadows. You never know whether the guy you're talking to is on the pad, or whether it's your partner, or maybe even the watch commander. So who do you trust, Cole? I made up my mind a long time ago.
KGBL calling caller 14 Adam. 14 Adam, come in.
Go ahead, KGPL.
14 Adam, see the detective an ambulance shooting at 6th and Industrial Street. Unit 16 William requests uniform assistance for an evidence search. 14 Adam, code 2.
Roger, 14 Adam en route.
Oh shit. Okay. Options, sound. That's fine.
Here we go again. They don't request uniforms for an evidence search unless there's some kind of catch. Ever the opposite.
Jesus Christ,
From
this
the
sparks.
beam of sunshine himself.
Floyd Rose, homicide. You might back up?
Yes, sir. Phelps and Dunn, Wilshire Division.
We had a shooting took place down this alleyway. We have the Vic, Scooter Payton, a Negro male bagged up and on his way to Central Morgue. Witness says a tall white guy, our shooter, put two in the Vic's head and then threw his piece. I need you guys to try and recover the gat.
You want us to look anywhere in particular?
Give it your best shot, guys. The dead guy's a lowlife. I'm not expecting any miracles here.
And if we recover the weapon?
Bag it and return it to technical services.
You hurry up, Floyd. We
I'm
got
outta
places
here.
to be.
Happy hunting.
Okay.
This is a fist hump. Just going through the motions.
You're probably right. Let's just get it over and done.
All right, have it your way. We'll search right up to the back wall. If you still don't come up with anything, come find me and we'll talk it out. Two heads are always better than one.
I'm gonna say, if I threw away a gun, can I interact with this? No.
Look at this junk.
Clue indicator?
It's not my job to pick through other people's trash. Jesus. Cole, come take a look at this.
Jesus Christ. Okay. Oh. Well, find the murder scene.
Shooter put him up against the wall and blew his brains out.
Hell of a way to go.
Doesn't really matter how you go once you're gone.
Don't get all deep on me, Phelps. What have you got, Phelps? Anything?
I tell you, I'm jinxed. I always get landed with this crap. We're never gonna find it. It's a waste of time.
Drainage pipe? Wait, that drainage pipe? Which drain? Oh. Oh, found it. Yeah, I found it. Don't put gloves on, you dumbass.
Smith & Wesson, serial S71893. 2 rounds
Shots.
fired. And instead of dropping it down a drain, our shooter hoists it up here. Interesting guy.
We should follow up on this now, before the perp tries to leave town.
We have the gun, Cole. Let's take it back to Central. We could get a commendation.
Could show some initiative, Ralph, and see if we can come up with an owner.
That's a long shot, Cole.
It's a pretty fancy gun. You know a local gun store?
Sure. There's a place a couple of blocks from here.
Are you sure about this? It's not really our gig.
No harm in doing some digging. The suits didn't seem to give much of a damn.
Such a little Boy Scout, Cole. You can't wait to get out of that uniform, can you?
You'd rather round up drunks and help old ladies across the road?
I'd rather get through the day without the captain's foot up my ass.
It'll be fine, Ralph. You worry too much.
Press Andy to. I don't care. Oops. That was close.
Officers Phelps and Dunn. Can you tell us anything about this gun?
Smith & Wesson, Model 27, registered Magnum. Chambered for .357, nickel-plated with pearl grips. Same gun used by General Patton.
You're not suggesting he's the owner.
No, I'm not.
You seem to know a lot about the weapon.
I ought to. I sold it. You know, this piece will stop a rhino. These babies are only available special order. Here's my Smith & Wesson order book.
You mind if I take a look?
Be my guest. This is about something bad, right?
Model 27 with pearl grips, Cole. You see it on there?
Model 27. Is this it?
We're in luck. Errol Schroeder, 203 South Glass Street. Ordered the gun in February '46. Thanks, you've been a big help.
Anytime. Always happy to help out the LAPD.
Do we call it in?
Let's see if he's at home. Owning the gun doesn't prove he pulled the trigger.
Okay. In for a penny, in for a pound. Lead the way, Gunga Din.
Oh god, amazing. Hey, Snarfy. Oops, sorry. Police!
Now that wasn't so hard,
Okay.
was it? Just because we're in uniform doesn't mean we can't use our initiative.
I guess so. Seems a little too good to be true.
How are you?
one-of-a-kind murder weapon bought locally using a real name? If Schroeder's our shooter, he's no criminal mastermind.
Most of them aren't. That's why they get caught. And 2 out of every 3 crimes are done on impulse.
Another fact from the Phelps Encyclopedia of Thin Air. You really are...
Emza. Oh, okay. I need to go across the bridge, so I should turn left here, right on the main road, and just follow it to the bridge.
full of it.
Balls. I need on that bridge. Okay. See if we can detour around. Oh, Whitwall tires. We're running red lights because we're cops and we can do that sort of thing. I'm driving like this because I'm a cop and I get away with it. Stop, police. LA police, hands in the air. LAPD, hands in the air, please. Who am I looking for again?
Schroeder.
Schroeder.
Apartment 2.
2. Thank you, game. I just started it. LAPD, open up.
What do you guys want?
I'm Officer Cole Phelps. This is Officer Dunn. Wilshire Division. You're the owner of a Smith & Wesson Model 27, nickel-plated with pearl grips?
I might be. What of it?
Then you'll be surprised to know that Scooter Payton was murdered tonight with your gun.
You're out of your mind. Scooter? He works for me. I have that gun here in my drawer.
Not gonna be there.
What the fuck is going on here?
You're under arrest, Schroeder. Cuff him, Ralph.
No way. You're not taking me down for this.
Oh, okay, here we go. Oh,
You ready, tough guy? Huh?
oh.
That was a very...
And stay. Oh God! I fucking
Ralph,
threw him.
You all right?
I'm fine.
Threw
I
him
heard
down
you
to the
felt
chair and punched his head into the
Lucky you caught
chair.
me off guard.
Keep an eye on him, Ralph. I'm gonna take a look around.
Hey, my hat. 30, Rosenberg. 50, right here. 40. Are you like a... Oh god, what is that term called? A bookie, that's it. Is this guy a bookie? Seems like a bookie to me.
List of names and a series of numbers. Floyd Rose's name is in this book.
Phelps, we can come out of this all bright and shiny with a commendation. Or stick our schlongs in a hornet's nest. Call it in, partner. And leave the book where you found it.
I mean...
Officer Phelps, badge 1247. Requesting.
Yeah, they did a lot more than they were told to do.
You dumb fucking sons of bitches, get in this line now before I lose my temper.
Excuse me, Sergeant, but...
Excuse me? Fuck you. You say another word and I'll break your fucking head and have you in the brig.
Some of us are here for...
I know why you're here, asswipe. I'm having a bad day, Private. Some people don't seem to want to get on this bus.
I didn't ask for your help.
He didn't ask for your help. Can you believe this guy? Who are you two? Abbott and Costello?
We're here for OCS, Sergeant.
So it's the three fucking stooges and you're here for OCS. God help this fucking country and the USMC.
You
the Japanese will do the world a favor and kill you quickly. All three of you are on report. What are your fucking names?
Phelps.
Kelso.
Merrill. Any other gentlemen for OCS? OCS is at Elliott. You take the Camp Elliott bus over there. This bus is for MCRD. This bus is for men who want to fight.
Armed and dangerous.
Well, you picked the right place, Cole. A city that needed an honest cop like a thirsty man needed water. You'd heard the stories, but you weren't interested. You were here to fight the good fight, solve cases, right wrongs. But the force is like politics. There's no sitting on the fence. You have to choose sides. A brown paper envelope, or a Greyhound ticket to Palookaville. It could only ever end one way.
All units to 211 in progress and shots fired at Westlake Savings and Loan, 1415 West 3rd Street. Unit to handle identify code 3.
We'll take that. It's only a couple blocks from here.
14 Adam calling KGPL. We'll handle the 211.
Roger that, 14 Adam. Be advised, suspects are armed and dangerous.
Roger KGPL.
Oh, I got to shoot something? Neat. I love Noire stories. The cars, oh god, I love these type of cars.
Make it quick, you guys. The cops are here. We gotta move it.
Oh shit. Nice gun! That is gold-plated gun. Do I have a right? Oh, yes. Well, that guy's dead. No, stick your head out.
Weapons on the ground, now!
Come on. Come on.
Put your weapons down and your hands. Try for the front door. Keep your goddamn head down. Use the cover, Phelps.
Colonel?
We don't know how many are in there. Take it slow. Backup will be here soon.
LAPD, put down your weapons. The bank is surrounded. I'm offering you a chance to...
chance, copper. You got closer?
Stay down.
Okay, so, I'm not being very cop-like. I'm shooting them in the heads.
Stay in cover.
shot you in the face.
Kill a cop, and it's the electric chair.
Oh my god, is that a Tommy gun? I want that. I shot him in the arm. That shouldn't have that much
That's
blood
it?
there.
We got them all? I think we got them, Cole. Should be all clear. Lieutenant Hopkins says anytime you reach for the shotguns, you're either going to end up dead or wearing a citation. So I guess...
It's okay, Ralph. You did well in there. Glad you had my back. Man couldn't ask for a better partner.
Oh, the partner's dying. The partner's dying.
This kind of opportunity comes along once in a lifetime, Hank. I have to grasp it.
You have to survive it first, Cole. You're the veterans. The Japs love to shoot officers.
If I can make a name for myself in this war, my future...
Thinking of taking on a company of the Emperor's finest single-handed? You don't seem the Sergeant York type to me.
When I need your opinion, Kelso, I'll ask for it.
They talk about officers like you in boot camp, Cole. They call it the Custer syndrome. Guys who go around dreaming of fame and glory and getting all of their men killed in the process.
Our duty is to lead, Kelso.
And their duty is to die for your wonderful future?
At least one of those, at least one of those bank robbers survived this. Maybe two. Because I did shoot the one guy in the leg.
Jack Kelso. With some people, it's as simple as chemistry. Two guys who should have been friends, but their personalities got in the way. Phelps, a good guy, but wound way too tight. And Kelso, a quiet man who could never walk away from a fight.
Well, it's a shame you don't like to talk about it, Cole.
Ralph, friends who want to stay friends don't discuss religion or politics. And in my case, you can add the war to that.
I know that bum. Wendell Bowers. I put him away before he jumped parole. Get after him, Phelps. I'll head him off in the car.
Wendell Bowers! Stop! LAPD! You can go screw yourself.
Stop!
By you! Watch it!
Stop!
He's hiding in the alley!
LAPD, stop!
Bowers! Hold it right there!
Stop now or I will shoot. I won't tell you again, Wendell.
Jesus, Dunn! Watch your fire!
Don't want to do this, Wendell. Get down from there right now.
Give it
Get
up,
down
Wendell.
there! Get down right now!
Stay the hell away from me!
Oh. That bastard.
You gotta be kidding!
You fucking asked for it. There's no way I'm going back inside.
Where'd he go? I'm missing this way. Yeah, there it is. Ooh, I'm so glad there's something there.
It's over, Bowers!
You assholes already screwed me once.
Ooh, the hat stayed on.
Give it up, Bowers! There's nowhere left to go!
Ooh, that was a nice
Looks like
clothesline.
we've got the place to ourselves. Come on then.
Oh, yes. Another thing I like, boxing games.
How you doing, Wendell? Your parole officer's feeling lonely. He's got a hole in his life for an asshole like you. You can make it up to him in 10 years' time. Watch your head. This hump will be back in the Iron Hotel by tomorrow night. Nice work, Cole. You run track in high school?
The flashback. I was not trying to kill
Part of the
them.
tradition of the
I was
Marine
trying to
Corps and being
maim
an
them
officer in
at
the
the
Marine
most.
Corps is the ability to make tough decisions. The right decision is not always the popular one. The right decision will get the men you care about killed. These ratings and your ability to give them frankly and truthfully directly affect your chances of successfully becoming a Marine officer. Candidate Phelps, you have the floor. Esprit de Corps, Merrill, 10. Franklin, 8. Weiss, 8. Donahoe, 6. Kowalski, 6. Hudson, 5. Kelso, 2. Leadership, Donahoe, 8. Franklin, 7. Merrill, 6. Kowalski, 6. Weiss, 5. Hudson, 5. Kelso, 1. Candidate Kelso.
Oof.
I'm sorry, Captain, but I joined the Marine Corps to fight the enemy, not get involved in this schoolboy chicken shit.
Kelso, in my office, now!
For every cop, there's the case that makes you. Gives you that leg up. Gets you recognized as the shining new star in the squad. The case that you solve that shows that you have the gumption, the gung-ho, the get up and go to make you stand out from your average rank-and-file patrolman.
Oh,
This could be
shots
the
fired.
goal.
LAPD, could you stand clear of the body, please? Has anyone called an ambulance?
We've called an ambulance and the police, but I'm afraid he's dead.
Really, you think?
Okay, stand further back and
How he
move
delivered
along.
that
It's your
was
choice,
great.
but make it quick, people.
Hey, Cole. You got here quick.
My beat crosses 7th Street.
Okay. You're first reporting then. We'll get a perimeter going and move the crowd on. You better see what you can find out before the homicide dicks show up. I'll be with you in a moment.
Is somebody gonna tell us what the hell's going on?
Everybody stay back. Let us do our job.
Well, that was a kick to body. Oh, hey,
Broad
there's a shiny
daylight.
thing over there.
Crowded street. Now I've seen everything.
Bank of Arcadia. Name is Gallant. Apartment. Earrings. 5250. That's expensive fucking earrings. Payments. Almost a fucking year to pay these things off. Damn, layaway. Okay.
C. Galetta. Layaway receipt. Pearl earrings. Made out to Bank of Arcadia.
God damn it. Does anyone wear gloves while examining the body? No, I don't want to use that one. Nope, put it back. Back, please. Check the other side, please.
All right, all right. Yes, it's a dead person.
A couple of slates sort of full.
Check the other room. Anything else? Check his actual pockets, please. No? Okay. I thought something shiny over here. Shiny over here? Yeah, there was.
Please tell me what's going on.
Shell casings. These look like 32s.
Okay. Oh, got a name. Am I missing something? Look like
Don't
it.
you people have anything better to do?
One side.
Is somebody gonna tell us what the hell's going on?
We should make sure we've checked the whole crime scene before questioning
right.
the witness.
Can I help you, sir?
I'm okay. Thoroughly looking. Got the cases. Got the layaway tickets. I don't really see anything else. Wait. Dun 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 dun.
Let me through.
Oh, found the gun!
FN Browning, serial number 01138. Might need to run it by a gun store.
Eagleson's gun store's a couple blocks from here.
Okay. Found the murder weapon. Anything else
This
around
guy in
here?
the crowd thinks he saw something, Cole. You better take a statement.
Okay, who? Oh, dumbass. I think he's dead.
Sir, I'm Officer Phelps. What exactly did you see?
I heard the shots. I thought it was a car backfiring. I saw a girl run at the shoe store.
You all seem to be standing around. Shouldn't you be working?
Speak to the witness before homicide arrives, Phelps. And if you think she's lying, don't be afraid to get forceful. Verbally, of course. And don't accuse her of anything without proof. Lawyers love that shit. And if you're sure she's straight up, try the general approach. See what you can coax out of her.
This is the part where I'm gonna fail a lot.
I'm Officer Phelps, miss. I'm here about the shooting. Did you know the victim?
He was my boss, Mr. Gage.
Mr. Gage's first name.
Everett.
And you are?
Galleta. Clovis Galleta.
Okay.
Do you think you could tell me exactly what happened, miss?
I look around the shops at lunch. I was in a store when Mr. Gage, my boss, bursts in yelling that I'm late on my lunch.
And?
We came back. I was angry. I walked in front.
Angry enough to kill?
I heard shots. I turned and saw Mr. Gage fall.
Don't really have anything like I don't there's no evidence. Oh, can I remove my notes? What's that? Is that the backspace button? And I know she's lying. I just don't know what I would accuse her. Can I could try the voucher. It might have had something about like the date or something. Oops. Clovis Garrett?
Why are you just staring at me like that? I've done nothing wrong.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. She seems kind of shifty.
Wait! That isn't everything! You haven't got it all!
I'm sorry! I don't know what
You
I'm
think
doing.
you could tell me exactly what happened, miss?
I look around the shops at lunch. I was in a store when Mr. Gage, my boss, bursts in yelling that I'm late on my lunch.
And?
We came back. I was angry. I walked in front.
I'm not
I
gonna
heard
tell her that
shots.
she's lying. I'm gonna doubt.
I turned and saw Mr. Gage fall.
That is the most fakest cry. Okay. Hi, freelance. Okay. She's avoiding eye contact. Clearly she's lying, but I'm not entirely sure, so I'm gonna doubt. Yeah.
I'm having a hard time believing that, young lady. Do you want to be taken to a police cell?
You're hardly any older than me. Don't you dare talk to me that way.
A man is dead, Miss Galetta,
Nope,
and it's a
okay.
criminal offense to lie to a police officer. I will take you downtown.
Get out! Get out right now! Send in one of the other policemen if you must, but I won't say another word to you.
Okay, never mind. Well, see, that's how well this is gonna go.
We have the murder weapon?
No murderer. Girl saw it all, but she clammed up on me. We could trace the gun.
Eagleson's gun store's a couple blocks from here.
You thinking what I'm thinking?
Tate, maintain the perimeter.
Should have doubted. She was shifty.
Is somebody gonna tell us what the hell's going on?
Okie dokie.
What did I tell you about going too hard on the witness? She's a store assistant, not a prisoner of war.
Is that supposed to be funny?
I'm just saying that sometimes you need to pour some sugar on these broads. A little bedside manner can go a long way.
And since when are you the expert? We got the murder weapon, didn't we?
You shouldn't dole it out if you can't take it, Phelps. She was a looker, though. Tell me I'm wrong.
No wonder you're suddenly so obsessed with bedside manner.
Excuse me, driving on the wrong side of the road. Beep beep. Wait, it's not the. Beep beep.
Officers, what can I do you for?
Officers Phelps and Dunn, sir, Wilshire Division. We need you to trace a serial number.
Sure. What's the make and model?
FN Browning, model 1922. The serial number is 01138.
You don't say. Well, I didn't sell it. Europeans love them, but it's pretty rare you find one over here. Although I did have one in here a couple of weeks back.
Remember the owner.
Yeah. Caillou. Edgar Caillou was his name. Thing looks like it'd never been fired, but he brought it in here for cleaning anyway. Then he bought a box of cartridges and he left.
You know where we can find Mr. Kalu?
Told me he was on his lunch break. Said he worked at Hartfield's jewelry store just up on Broadway.
Thanks for your help.
That would... Hey, and that voucher was for a, jewelry. You know what? Nope. Back up. Oh, can I get the AI to drive? No, he didn't sell it to him. He cleaned it for him. Oh, I have to drive? Beep beep, I'm a cop, don't have to slow down. Beep beep! LAPD, gotta go fast. Beep beep! Yeah, you never know.
Officer, can I interest you in a new watch?
Officer Cole Phelps, are you Edgar Kalu?
No. Mr. Kalu is out back. He said he'd lie down. I'll buzz him for you.
No, 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 he's gonna broke it. He's gonna run.
Son of a bitch! Go, Cole, go!
Fucking, I am not into this. That's all this trick in the book, you goddamn idiot. Where'd he go?
Kalu, get back here!
I forgot how to run. I thought it was spacebar.
There he is, officer.
What? I'm not allowed to shoot him? This is bull honky.
Officer Cole Phelps, are you Edgar Kalu?
No.
I
Mr.
shot
Kalu
him in
is
the
out back.
leg.
He said he'd lie down. I'll buzz him for you.
He was resisting arrest.
Son of a bitch! Go, Cole, go!
Hurry, officer. He's getting away.
Sure, he could have. I don't know if he's armed or not.
Kalu, get back here!
If you get him, give him one for me.
2 club sandwiches. Thank you, waitress.
Shoot the creep! Whoa! Easy.
Stop or I will shoot! Too late, Kalu!
I shot him.
Edgar Kalu, you're under arrest for the murder of Everett Gage.
The case that makes you, and the case that breaks you. The one you never solve. The one that keeps you awake at night. The case that gnaws at your guts and ruins your marriage. The case that keeps you propping up a bar as you relive the what-ifs, the might-have-beens, the half-leads, and the half-truths. The case that other cops murmur about whenever you walk past. The case you never, ever discuss.
God's mill may grind slowly, but it grinds finely, son. I hear it's you who nabbed our malefactor from the shooting yesterday.
Yes, sir.
Then tell me, Boyle, I hear you're quite the climber, a man of initiative. How would you like a chance at smiting this man with the sword of justice?
You're asking me to conduct the interview, sir?
I am, young Phelps.
This is a terrible idea.
You've only been with us a short time, and you've assembled yourself a stellar arrest record. Not to mention the fine work you did in the war, sending heathens back to the hell they came from. But I'm curious as to whether you can turn your hand to interrogation. Takes a certain animal cunning, lad. Do you think you might be ready for that?
Yes, sir. I think I am.
Good man. You need many things for a conviction, young Phelps. A motive, opportunity, hard evidence, and best of all, a confession. If you fail in the former, you can always use a modicum of violence to obtain the latter. How are you feeling, lad?
Fine, sir.
Very good.
So I can't...
The evidence is overwhelming. May the cat eat him and the cat be eaten by the devil. Bring me a confession, young Phelps.
I don't
This is
know
your
how
chance.
how
Don't fail me.
I don't like Okie dokie.
Has my lawyer arrived yet? I want to see my lawyer.
A lawyer can't help you, Mr. Kalu. You shot a man dead in cold blood. You're going to have to pay for that.
Shooting.
Let's talk about the shooting. Do you deny shooting Everett Gage?
I'm a businessman. I run a jewelry store. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm sure my lawyer can clear all this up.
Okay.
Let's talk about the shooting. Do you deny shooting Everett Gage?
I'm a businessman. I run a jewelry store. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm sure my lawyer can clear all this up.
I don't know. You're lying.
You deny owning a Browning pistol, serial number 01138.
I owned a gun, yes, but it was stolen in a burglary a couple years ago. You can't prove I used my gun on Gage.
Wait, a couple years ago, the guy said he was in here a couple of,
You had the gun cleaned and bought a new box of ammunition. The store owner remembers you and where you worked.
Is that so? It's amazing what the Nebbishes will recall when it suits them.
Possible religious motive?
Let's change the subject. You fasting for Yom Kippur, Mr. Kalu?
Yeah, let's change the subject, you going motherfucker. How about baseball?
You're not denying you're a Jew, Mr. Kalu.
This is America. It's not Germany. It's not a crime.
Some people don't like Jews, Mr. Kalu.
Yeah, and I guess you're one of them.
Gage hated Jews, didn't he, Mr. Kalu?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, he looked away. I hate this.
You're lying, Kalu. I think you lent Gage money, and he owed you payment.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm done with you. Go flap your gums somewhere else. I want my lawyer.
Damn it.
I've just got to keep my mouth shut and watch you run around in circles. We're done. Unless you want to keep making a schmuck of yourself.
You disappoint me, Cole Phelps. Get back in there and raise some lumps, boy! I need a confession!
Has my lawyer arrived yet? I want to see my lawyer.
A lawyer can't help you, Mr.
Oh,
Kalu.
am I just redoing
You
this?
shot a man dead in cold blood. You're going to have to pay for that.
Alright, so we're doing it all over again. Okay.
Let's talk about the shooting.
Can we just skip this?
Do you deny shooting Everett Gage?
I'm a businessman. I run a jewelry store. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm sure my lawyer can clear all this up.
You deny owning a Browning pistol, serial number 01138.
I owned a gun, yes, but it was stolen in a burglary a couple years ago. You can't prove I used my gun on Gage.
That's the...
You had the gun cleaned and bought a new box of ammunition. The store owner remembers you and where you worked.
Is that so? It's amazing what the Nebbishes will recall when it suits them.
Let's change the subject. You fasting for Yom Kippur, Mr. Kalu?
Yeah, let's change the subject, you going motherfucker. How about baseball?
You're not denying you're a Jew, Mr. Kalu.
This is America. It's not Germany. It's not a crime.
Some people don't like Jews, Mr. Kalu.
Yeah, and I guess you're one of them.
Gage hated Jews, didn't he, Mr. Kalu?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You're lying, Kalu. I think you lent Gage money, and he owed you payment.
I don't know what you're talking about.
It's definitely not that. But I thought it was that because owing him money.
Looks like I was mistaken.
Incorrect.
Gage was a Jew hater. Get it off your chest.
Gage and his kind are pathetic. I've just got to keep my mouth shut and watch you run around in circles.
What's
We're done.
the
Unless
fuck
you want to keep making a
is
schmuck of yourself.
this is gonna be a long game.
You disappoint me, Cole Phelps. Get back in there and raise some lumps, boy! I need a confession!
See, I don't understand between the doubt and the lying.
Has my lawyer arrived yet? I want to see my lawyer.
A lawyer can't help you, Mr. Kalu. You shot a man dead in cold blood. You're going to have to pay for that. Let's talk about the shooting.
Can we skip ahead?
Do you deny shooting Everett
I'm a businessman. I run a jewelry store. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm sure my lawyer can clear all this up.
You deny owning a Browning pistol, serial number 01138.
I owned a gun, yes, but it was stolen in a burglary a couple years ago. You can't prove I used my gun on Gage.
You had the gun cleaned and bought a new box of ammunition.
Well,
The store
we'll
owner
try
remembers
it.
you and where you worked.
Is that so? It's amazing what the Nebbishes will recall when it suits them.
Let's change the subject. You fasting for Yom Kippur, Mr. Kalu?
Yeah, let's change the subject, you going motherfucker. How about baseball?
You're not denying you're a Jew, Mr. Kalu.
This is America. It's not Germany. It's not a crime.
Some people don't like Jews, Mr. Kalu.
Yeah, and I guess you're one of them.
Gage hated Jews, didn't he, Mr. Kalu?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You left-wing leaning parasite. You expect me to sit here and listen to your drivel?
You call me that? You sit there and you call me those names, you goddamn goy butt snatcher? You and that stup Gage!
Why did you do it, Mr. Kalu?
Gage. He's in the Chamber of Commerce. He's in with all those momsers. He blocked every proposal I ever put forward. Kike this and kike that. He's been trying to ruin my business for years.
Edgar Kalu, I'm charging you with the first-degree murder of Everett Gage. I respect your beliefs and your right to hold them. I hope for your sake the jury can commute to murder in the second degree. May God have mercy on you, sir.
Masterfully done, Officer Phelps. It is
Masterfully done. Third time's the charm.
Isn't it, lad?
Yes, sir.
Then let me have a word with the Chief of Police, young Phelps. The department needs heroes. A shining, honest face the public can admire. I applaud a man with your talent for unwavering justice. Back to your duties for now, boyo. But here's a piece of advice. Get yourself 2 suits, get them pressed. you'll be needing.
Ooh, Police Academy. I think we're done with the tutorial. The driver's seat. Lumi, I got promoted to a detective.
Here's your new desk, kid. You're on traffic. The hot sheet is posted here, next to the map.
What's his problem?
That's Biggs.
Hey,
he's an
nice
institution.
So this is what all the fuss is about. Why couldn't they build a freeway that goes past my place?
They haven't even approved the money yet, kid. The bond issue won't be till December. It'll be years before any of this will happen. Here's your new partner, Stefan Burkowski.
I've heard all about you, Phelps. You go easy on me and let me earn the odd citation, and maybe we'll get along fine.
I'm here to learn, Detective.
He's an intense one, isn't he, Mel?
Intense.
The newly minted detective here, Cole Phelps.
Hi, Phelps. I'll be keeping an eye on you. I could spend a little time basking in reflected glory. Make a change from busting hookers and dope fiends.
Who was that, Commander?
Roy Earl, chief detective and advice.
They all dress like movie stars?
Well, Roy is a movie star. And the whole of the seedy side of L.A. is his audience.
What is that supposed to mean?
Stick with me, kid. You'll find out. And now some housekeeping. Warm Central Division welcome for Detective Cole Phelps. Some of you guys may know Phelps. He's the cop who broke the jewelry store murder. Stand up and take a bow, Phelps.
If it's all right with you,
That's
sir.
an order, Phelps. Phelps is one of only 2 serving LAPD officers who received the Silver Star during the war. Really gave it those lousy Japanese, eh, Phelps?
I did my best, Captain.
Why you war heroes always so modest? I've partnered Phelps with everybody's favorite Pole, Stefan Burkowski.
Hope you like work, kid. Bukowski sure as hell doesn't.
Well, that's why we have partners, right? Okay, can it, guys. Stick with Bukowski. He's a good cop. He knows traffic inside and out. I'm going to start you out with 1 case. Do okay? I'll give you a couple more. You screw up, you'll be rousting vagrants and running license plates. Now get down to the PE Freight Depot, 6th and Alameda. A patrolman called in a suspicious vehicle. Signs of foul play. See what you can find out. Come on, Phelps.
Straight through the red light. Said she never saw it.
I've been in this job 20 years.
They really pushed you through quick, didn't they? 6 years on patrol before I got this desk. You were here in 5 minutes.
What do you want me to say? I didn't ask for any favors.
Mary says he'll
I think his name is Phelps. I read about him in the newspaper.
You know this place?
Sure. Near the old gasworks and signal depot in the warehouse district. I'll direct. Okay. He's had enough.
Where am I going?
KTI Los Angeles, Eugene C. Windmill Incorporated, broadcasting since 1922.
All units, a 459 just occurred at 6th and Saris. Any unit to handle, code 2, identified.
20,000 pounds of highly dangerous metallic sodium head for destruction in Lake Lenore, Washington.
So, tell me a little about yourself, Phelps. Are we friends now, Burkowski? We have to work together. Don't be so touchy.
Grew up in San Francisco. My father was in shipping. Went to college at Stanford. Did 2 years ROTC before Marine OCS at Camp Elliott. Shipped out in early '45 as a first lieutenant. Fought in the Okinawa campaign. I was wounded. Shipped back home. Did a year on the beat. Now I'm here. So you won the Silver Star. I don't want to talk about it. And let me get this straight. You single-handedly killed 40 Japs on this hill in Okinawa. No, you were up there all night, draped in the flag, knife between your teeth, gun at the ready. You finished? The Emperor Hirohito himself leading the charge against you.
I did my part, Mikowski. What did you do?
I kept the streets of LA safe for the people.
Yeah. Now I get it. Unfit for service.
Fuck you, Phelps. I earned a bravery citation during the Zuda riots.
Sounds like you had it rough.
I did my job.
No one is saying you didn't.
I did 6 years as a patrolman.
That's the third time you've told me.
All units, a 459 just occurred at 6th and Saris. Any unit to handle, code 2, identified.
11 King, go ahead, KGPL.
11K, a 459 suspect just left 6th and Saris. Suspect is a male Caucasian.
Up on the roof, officer. He has a mask on his face. I caught sight when he shoved past me, but be careful. I saw him waving a gun.
Give it up now. Make it easy on yourself. Get the hell away from me. Holy Toledo. Hurry, you can still catch him.
Now I've seen it all.
I think his name is Phelps. I read about him in the newspaper.
problems, Phelps.
That you, Bukowski? Go on through. Parking lot straight ahead.
I need to get back to work, officer.
The detectives are here now. You repeat to them what you told me.
I did the right thing by calling this in. I'm just a working stick.
Just give them your story and you'll be all right.
Drago. Hey, Drago. How's it going?
This is your first case, Phelps. It's okay to admit it if you're stumped. If you don't know what to do next, just come talk to me and we'll see what we can figure out. Thanks, Stefan. You're okay.
I'm Officer Hart.
Phelps, traffic. What have you got?
Abandoned car, probably stolen. The solid citizen is Nate Wilkie. He called it in.
Maybe you should do your homework.
There's blood all over the interior. Someone's copped a full Broderick, but no stiff as yet.
We have an owner for the car?
The car is registered to an Adrian Black, just north of Bunker Hill.
All right, we'll take a look around.
I'll keep Mr. Wilkie talking, but don't make him wait too long. He's the restless type.
Nice day for it.
How long you gonna keep me here, sir?
I better get back to work, sir.
Okay. Talk to the...
Sir, I'm Detective Phelps.
Name's Nate Wilkie.
You found the vehicle?
Sure. Saw it just sitting there. Strange place to be parking your car. Figured I'd better take a look. And then I saw all the blood. So I called the police.
Mind if I ask what you were doing out here?
Chest hurts.
Well, I work for the railway. I was on my way out to the switch and reckoned I'd take a shortcut.
Sure. Chewing the tooth.
Did you see anybody else in the yard? Maybe somebody hanging around the car?
Nope. I hadn't seen a soul all day till you boys turned up.
Yeah, I think I am.
Do you know Adrian Black, Mr. Wilkie?
No, sir. That ain't a name I'm familiar with.
I don't think he has any, reason to lie to me. He just found the fucking car.
You ever seen the car before?
Funny enough, I did. A couple of nights ago, it was over there in the parking lot. I know most of the cars are parked here regularly, so it kind of stood out.
Okay.
Thank you for your patience, Mr. Wilkie. If you don't mind waiting a little longer, I'm sure we'll
Freelance
have more
played
questions
this,
once we've
right?
had a look around.
I don't think so. Why? I don't think he did. His Rockstar account is still foobarbed. One of the GTA games, and they're made from the same people, I think. Let's pop the trunk.
Always the same two of you, fine. How about you? I've got a mystery sample waiting at the lab.
Nothing
significant. The Joker say it's contaminated soil.
He played the Blackwell. That's the only one I can think of. Okay, anything on this thing? No blood. Nothing.
Mr. F. Morgan picked up a live pig yesterday?
Picked up a live pig yesterday? That might explain the blood. I mean, minus the ghosts part. Give me a second. Oh, God. Okay. Did they slaughter the pig in the... Oh my God, that is a fuck ton of blood.
Victim looks to have lost a lot of blood.
Anything. Can I pop the trunk? No. The evidence. $3, yeah. Okay. This seems like a wallet. Oh, it is.
Happier times, I guess.
That is the face of a man who would slaughter a pig. Okay.
"32 years old, married. Sounds like an average guy. What was he doing out here?"
Looks like there's a... I would say there's a...
Stenzel glasses. Home repaired by the look of it.
Okay. Exhibit A. Let's see. I'm missing a B somewhere. Where is Exhibit B? Huh. C's.
It would take a smarter man than me to connect that.
Oh, there's B. That's one way to slaughter a pig.
The brand name might give us something to go on.
All these cops. Gotta be coming big, right? Hey, I think I see a body.
You don't see a body. I talked to the partner.
I'm at a loss.
Have a word with the witness. It's not often we get eyeballs in a case like this.
But I already talked to him.
The wallet by the car. Was there anything in it when you arrived?
You accusing me of something, mister?
Oh, he had the shifty eyes. He had a shifty eyes.
Do you want the patrolman to hold you down while we turn out your pockets, Mr. Wilkie?
Maybe I checked inside that wallet. Not that I was gonna steal anything. Maybe I took a look. But there weren't no money in there. Not even change.
Okay.
We found a steel pipe with blood on it near the car. Do you know anything about it, Mr. Wilkie?
No, sir. I went straight for the law when I saw the car was full of blood.
I mean, seems like...
When you saw the blood, was it wet, bright red, or darker like it is now?
Darker, I'd say. Looked dry already.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Wilkie.
Yeah.
We'll contact your employer if we need anything more from you.
If you have to, I guess. I can't really spend no more time over this.
Somebody's got to inform the wife, Phelps. If you're done here, we'll head over there now.
Holding E. Next one, back to. Wait, so how do I do this again?
You can drive.
Oh, thank God.
Fine. Where are we headed?
I do not want to drive anymore.
Let's go introduce ourselves. You talk to her, Phelps. I'm no good at this shoulder to cry on stuff.
Just a minute.
LAPD, Mrs. Black. May we come in? We have some bad news, and we'd rather discuss this in private.
I'm Margaret Black. We can discuss this in the living room. Please come in.
Your husband drives a blue Lincoln, Mrs. Black?
That's correct.
The car has been found abandoned, and I'm afraid there are signs of foul play.
I knew something was wrong when he didn't come home.
We believe your husband may be injured. We found a pipe on the scene with blood on it.
Oh, no! My poor Adrian!
Does the name Insta-Heat mean anything to you, ma'am?
Yes, it does. We've just had a new water heater installed.
Whereabouts, Mrs. Black?
Just outside the kitchen window, at the side of the house.
I'd like you to try and stay calm and remember everything that you can about last night. My partner and I are going to take a look around. When you're ready, we're going to have some more questions for you. Is that okay?
Of course, officer. Anything to help secure my husband's safety.
Well, let's check the place out. Come on. Have a good look around. There's got to be something in here to go on.
Lie down, make yourself comfortable. So, you're a friend of Courtney's?
Yes, Doctor.
He seems very concerned about you.
I have these visions.
How much
These
money will I have
blinding
for
visions.
tomorrow?
I can't get them out of my head. My skull, it feels like it's in a
I'm
vice.
going to give you something to calm your nerves.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. If I don't get that much, I could probably buy lunch tomorrow. Or I can save it when I do my walk.
I want to take you on a journey back. I want you to remember the good things about your past, occasions that made you laugh, times that made you smile.
Is it just me, or is that guy that seems evil?
Kavanaugh's. So who brought this home? Maybe Adrian was a patron. R&I should have an address. operator. Message for KGPL.
Putting you through now.
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need an address on a Kavanaugh's bar.
Certainly, Detective. One moment. Kavanaugh's Bar, corner of Aliso and Hewitt, south side of Union Station.
Thanks for your help.
And the matchbook. Yeah, definitely. Let's eat. Ten-year guarantee. Is it the invoice?
This was only recently installed, not 2 days ago.
Maybe it's time we took a look around outside.
What?
No use leaving the thing half finished.
Oh?
So the pipe missing from Mr. Black's heater is the same one that killed him. Huh. Seems like the assailant is a little closer to home.
They enjoy working with you? Oh man. Oh. Literally all over the place. Look at that face. Why do I feel like he faked his own death?
To my Adrian. This thing gets more and more interesting. This must be Adrian's. Stenzel. So the glasses are a match.
It's his glasses. Or maybe he's actually dead.
used ticket to Seattle and a suitcase gone missing. Someone couldn't wait to get out of this house.
I want to read that. Pick it back up. Pick it back up. Okay. Maybe he did want to fake his death. Literally, you're in separate
separate bedrooms, separate pictures. What gives here?
So they weren't having the happiest marriage, it seems. If they were still living in the separate rooms. I assume. Oh, that's the room I just left. I checked everywhere, right? Okay.
I'm all right now, detectives.
Okay, let's see. Slaughterhouse receipt.
We found a receipt in the trunk of your husband's car for a live pig. This receipt was made out to an F. Morgan.
A pig? Adrian runs a tool business. That would be Frank Morgan. God knows what he's up to.
Frank Morgan? Sure.
What makes you say that about Morgan, ma'am?
He's the foreman at my husband's plant. A very shady character.
Wasn't there an old show
to keep his distance
that
from
did
the
that?
staff.
What?
They're always out drinking together.
Your husband frequents Kavanaugh's bar?
How did you know that?
Oh.
Adrian practically lives there after work.
I don't see why she would be lying about this either.
So Adrian spends a lot of time there?
Up until recently, he's been away in Seattle a lot on business.
Mm-hmm. He's on business. I think he faked his own death to be with his mistress.
Did your husband tell you where he was going last night?
All he said was he was going to meet Frank for a drink.
Sure. Eye contact.
So nothing out of the usual then?
Well, he came home early from work. He never comes home early. And he went out early, too. He normally never leaves for the bar till about 7.
Was your husband wearing his glasses when he left here yesterday?
Yes, he just bought a new pair.
Okay.
Go on.
I kept telling him to throw those old ones away. He tried to repair them with tape. They looked terrible.
Tell us about the photo of Adrian in the bedroom.
What is there to tell? It's from his most recent business trip to Seattle.
Okay, yep, do I doubt her? Well, I guess it is true, but, you know, I don't want to, see, I hate this. Like, I don't have anything to accuse her of.
You and your husband are in separate bedrooms. What gives? Did you want him out of the way, Margaret?
No, I did not. My husband and I may have drifted apart, but it wasn't my choice.
I think you should come clean with us, Mrs. Black. Your husband is missing, and after our search, I'm willing to call the circumstances suspicious. Can you account for your movements last night?
You're not accusing me, are you? Oh, what an awful thing to say. I was here all night, of course, waiting for Adrian to come home.
Direct eye contact.
Is there anyone who can vouch for that?
Well, no. I was here alone. I cooked Adrian's dinner and waited, but he never came home.
We'll keep you informed, Mrs. Black.
Please do, Detective.
Okie dokie. I guess we go to that one place. The bar. Excuse me. Excuse me! God damn it.
You're behind the wheel. All right. Where to?
Found the autopilot.
Jesus, I'm glad to be out of there.
Mr. and Mrs. Black don't seem to have the happiest home life.
He's too scared to divorce her, and she's too much of a shrinking violet to throw him out. If this hadn't happened, they could have stayed miserable together forever.
You think she could have killed him?
She sure as hell doesn't seem the type, but stranger things have happened.
Food wasn't.
Hey, I know you.
You're real.
No, you don't.
No, I want to talk to him.
We were at school together. How about you buy me a drink for old time's sake?
Oh. I don't remember.
Where's that goddamn
Looking for someone?
waitress?
Would you recommend
You
the
know
special?
Frank Morgan?
Sure. Frank's a regular. He's a loner in the back.
That's one heck of a Sunday.
He just refuses to accompany me to church.
Lower in the back.
Frank Morgan? Who's asking? Cole Phelps, LAPD. I understand you're a friend of Adrian Black.
Yeah, I know.
Are you aware that he's missing?
No, I hadn't heard that. Tough break.
We found Black's car abandoned in a freight depot, covered in blood. You know anything about that, Morgan?
Hell no. I'm sorry to hear that. I like Adrian. He's a good boss.
Please, don't tell me you actually believe this jerk-off, Phelps. You're lying, Morgan. You were there.
And you're talking out your ass, detective. How about you prove I was out at that rail yard?
How about that receipt?
You were there, Morgan. We found a receipt in the trunk of the car. It has your name on it. We can call the slaughter yard and nail you on it.
All right already. That fool Adrian's fallen for some dame in Seattle. He wanted me to make it look like he'd been attacked.
Hey, I called this shit. How about you prove the giant list of evidence? Hey, look! See, I knew it.
Where exactly
his
is
own
Black
death.
holed up?
Or
No
disappearance.
idea. I think he took off for Seattle.
See, I'm not sure, but Seattle seems correct.
How was he
Oops, I
getting
pressed the
there?
wrong button.
I don't know. Maybe a Greyhound? You guys ought to go try the terminal on Sunset.
Oops. Oh well. I was trying to use an intuition point, but it says it has like a line which I thought was in 1, and I pressed the wrong button. What is that button anyway? Oh, it's probably an I.
So Adrian isn't hurt? What's with all the blood?
I don't know. It was dark. He must have caught a nick on something. Yeah.
Pig. Fine. Lie.
You're lying, Morgan. You killed Black and hid the body. Where is it?
Me?
Hey, all I did was help the fool. You're gonna need a lot more than that to prove that I hurt him. I've had about enough of you two. How about you guys go find another table? Okay?
This doesn't add up, Morgan. Your excuses don't help. Let's see how you enjoy the LAPD taking an interest in your life.
You want my opinion? Lieutenant Morgan. I say he's lying, and whatever hole he's got Adrian stashed in, he's got to go back there sometime.
Tailing mission, yay.
He sure left his drink in a hurry. I bet he wishes he'd rehearsed that story better now.
Now would be a bad time to forget how to drive, Cole.
Be quiet, you. Oh. How am I too close?
Where are you taking us, Mr. Morgan?
Stoplight, or did he stop on a side street? Okay.
Well, let's check the place out. Come on.
Day one of the big time, and you're already tailing drunks home from bars. You having fun yet? I told you it was non-stop glamour working traffic, didn't I?
I'm just trying to learn.
Oh, come on, Phelps. Save the creepy teacher's pet stuff for Leary. Won't work on me.
Apartment 2.
All right. Let's pay our friend a visit. See if he's missed us yet.
Who the hell is that? Will you relax? Jesus, Adrian, I told you, we're in the clear. I'll get it.
Hi, guys.
Shit.
Shit.
It's over, Morgan. Mr. Black? LAPD, give yourself up now!
I knew it! Phelps, go after him. I'll try and head him off in the car. Remember, the gun is the last resort.
There's no point running, Adrian.
Where'd he go? bribe for
Mr. Black, get back here right now.
How do I do a slide?
Stop right there, Adrian.
It's over, Adrian. Why not just come clean with her, Black? Why the melodrama?
I thought it would be easier.
No, it just got a whole lot harder. Adrian Black, you're under arrest for conspiracy and fraud. We'll see what the DA has to say about wasting police resources on a wild goose chase like this.
You're gonna lose your wife, lose your job, and probably end up in the big house.
I hope she was worth it, Adrian.
That turned out to be quite some case, huh? Adrian, what an idiot. You got an arrest and a clearance in your first case, and in fine style, too. Well done, detective. Efficient investigation technique, good public presence. You keep that up and you learn from Bukowski here, you could go a long way in this department.
Oh, I missed a clue? Oh. And I missed 3 questions. Oh well. Hey, no damages. Console's car? I like the black and white stuff. Title cards.
Okay, we're gonna keep this short. I'm already late for the DA. First up, Phelps, Bukowski. We got a report of a brand new Packard abandoned in an empty lot off 2nd Street between Olive and Grand. PR is one Oswald Jacobs says the vehicle was dumped in his backyard. There's a patrolman on site. Get down there and see what you can turn up. Any questions? Good, get going.
I do have a question, but okay.
Better go earn our pathetic wages.
Rimsky, O'Halloran. Intelligence has information on a stolen car racket.
An abandoned vehicle. We catch all the good ones, huh, Phelps?
Sounds like there's more to it than that. Nobody dumps a shiny new Packard unless they borrowed it without asking.
You don't say. You're on fire today, Einstein.
Very funny.
Come on, my intense protege. Let's go save the world.
You hear about Adrian?
Broad in Seattle threw him out. Wife says she's gonna take him back.
Women generally show more compassion.
What are you talking about? Adrian dumped on her. He was humping the secretary. Margaret should show some pride.
Pride comes before a fall, Bukowski. Talking from experience. Phelps, traffic.
I'm Officer Houlihan. Car's down the alleyway, detectives.
We got a call about an abandoned vehicle?
Yes, sir. The car has flags. Might be some kind of diplomatic vehicle.
Has anyone touched this vehicle since you arrived?
No. And that Jacobs bird over there was on station before I got here.
We'll talk with him in a moment. Give us some time to look the place over.
Sure, take your time. He's a sore-headed old son of a bitch anyway.
Okay. Take a look inside. Registry?
It's owned by the Argentinian embassy.
Definitely diplomatic. Check the trunk.
Empty.
There's a toolbox right there. That's not empty. But sure. Oh, missing wheels. Oh, B. License plates. Plates are gone. Tire's gone.
Stealing the wheels is for amateurs. Car ring would have stripped it in a warehouse.
And that's all something over here.
Hasn't given me anything to go on. I doubt it.
Was there another thing here? Oh, there it is.
Combination wrench. Must have used it to remove the wheel lugs.
Junk.
Huh? No?
Incidental.
Make a request to Washington for a fingerprint check.
There's a matchbook. Junk, yeah. I figured it when I picked up the baseball. I'm like, oh, back goes the ball. Can I talk to you?
I don't know why you're doing that, buddy, but I wish you'd stop.
Okay, no, I can't. That's the wrench. Follow the tracks. Well, they obviously come in this direction.
Doesn't look like anything.
Came through here. Okay, let's talk to the witness.
Oswald Jacobs?
That's right.
You're too smiley.
What exactly happened here, Mr. Jacobs?
Last night, I was looking out of my window. I like to keep an eye on what's going on.
I can understand that.
You see this empty lot? Damn kids play stickball here. Always breaking my windows. Always asking for their ball back.
Can we get back to the car, Mr. Jacobs?
Don't be impatient, Sonny. Anyways, last night I see this brand spanking new Packard up on bricks.
Did you see who stole the Packard?
Hell yes, I did. I saw 3 goddamn Mexicans going to work on it.
Excuse me? I mean, you're telling the truth, but excuse me?
Can you tell us what they were doing?
Using the headlights of an old Ford so they could strip the thing. I yelled out to them, "I'll call the cops." So they loaded up their car and drove off, tooting and hollering and yelling obscenities at me in Mexican.
You speak Spanish, sir?
No, I do not.
How do you know he was cursing at you?
After the Mexicans left, you didn't go anywhere near the car?
After I scared them off? No, I didn't go anywhere near that car.
The inflection in his voice seems like he did go towards that car. Am I right? Can I use a thingy? Okay, Evans was a wrench. There's nothing really I can do.
You went out to the car. Once they were gone, you had to take a look for yourself.
I was curious. Ain't no law against that. So what if I took a look around that car? You can't be accusing me of nothing.
Hey. That makes sense.
Tell me about the car they were driving.
It was an old Ford. I didn't catch the license number.
I mean, what reasons would he have to lie?
You look like the kind of guy who notices details.
You're right there. The car was old, but it looked brand new. Candy apple red paint job stands out a mile.
What exactly did you see them take?
They was working on the tires. That's all that was took.
I mean, yeah.
Did you see them take anything
no.
else?
Nope, I don't think so.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Jacobs. You can speak to Officer Thibault about signing a formal statement.
Huh.
When you get the car out of the way, if you could come back and do something about those kids.
Well, how about we bring you an umpire's mask? Jacobs dumped the book he was reading in a hurry when we walked out. You curious what he didn't want us to see?
Okay, so we have the owner of the vehicle, a degenerate. I'll run John Madsen by R&I.
This is kind of creepy. Okay. Need to look. Oh. Sorry, let me just look at more.
Contact details on a William Dewey. This looks like business rather than pleasure.
I think we've wrung this place dry. Let's find a game well.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
Could you run the name Dewey Brothers? Possibly a dealership or car mechanics workshop.
One moment. Dewey Brothers Packard Dealership, 629 Figueroa Street.
Got it. Can you put me through to Michigan 2458, please?
Connecting you now.
Hello, can I help you?
LAPD, ma'am. Can I speak to John Madsen, please?
He's at school, officer. What's this about? Is he in trouble?
How old is your boy, ma'am?
Just turned 16.
Wrong person, Mrs. Madsen. Sorry to disturb you.
Messages, please.
There's just one message for you, Detective. A four-door Packard, diplomatic license number Paul Robert 706, was reported missing this morning by Juan Francisco Valdez.
Could you have him brought in?
He's already here at Central, Detective. He's demanding an audience, as he calls it.
Thanks. Can you get a message to Captain Leary? Tell him we'll be in as soon as we can. Thanks, ma'am. Can you cordon off this lot until we have the vehicle impounded?
Yes, sir, Detective.
We'll follow up on the owner. Get a statement from Jacobs, and I'll read your report back at the station. You know the way. You can drive.
Where are we going?
Let's go back to let's go to the dealership first.
This has got to be the 50th abandoned vehicle call we have caught this year. One more, and I'm going to go crazy.
Not your favorite cases?
You kidding me? This is barely even police work. Of all the bad guys in this city, we get lumped with the ones who can't even be bothered to keep what they steal.
Don't tell me, let me guess. You were making your way past the lot, caught sight of the new model four-door, and couldn't help yourself. You could see yourself in that car and just had to take a closer look. Well, I can't say as I blame you.
LAPD, Mac. We'd like to speak with the owner.
That's me, William Dewey, proprietor, at your service.
We're investigating the theft of a Packard belonging to the Argentine embassy. Are you missing a combination wrench?
I don't know, Detective, but I know how we can find out. Follow me.
He seemed very commandeering.
We keep all our tools in here.
Mind if we look around?
Be my guest. You sure you guys aren't interested in a new car? Huh? Maybe a used car. I have some nice used cars for guys in your wage bracket.
Why don't you give us some alone time, Dewey? Go sell some cars or whatever it is that you do here.
Put your
One left. That's not right.
Chica.
Gabriel Delgado is missing a 3/4.
Not sure this means much.
I'm kind of tired. My legs hurt.
This isn't what we're looking for. Nope.
Skinnier. I don't, though. I should sure you look more around. Any more doo-doo-doos? No. Oh, wait, there's a license plate.
Probably not.
Oh. Do-do-do-do. Yeah, I'm fine.
Seems irrelevant.
Just extremely tired. I've been doing a new walking route that takes me more up hills. And I tried doing a little skateboarding today. That was fun.
If you don't mind, we have a few questions.
I didn't have a neck before. Wait, I fix this.
Packards are great cars, but this doesn't look like the kind of place favored by foreign embassies. How do you know Valdez?
I don't know Valdez. The embassy bought the car. All I know is he must know a quality car when he sees one.
See, I don't know if you're lying because you're a car salesman and you're natural born liars. Straight face. God damn it, Ray. I forgot about those. Okie dokie.
Hey, don't be too hasty. Can I interest you in a new Packard, detective?
Where can we find Delgado?
I don't know. Sure as hell isn't here.
Sure isn't here.
Address, Dewey, or my partner shoves her head in a car door.
Okay, all right. Apartment 3, 103 Hill Street. And tell him from me, if he ever shows his face around here again, I'm gonna kick his butt from here to Kingdom Come.
Packards are great cars, but this doesn't look like the kind of place favored by foreign embassies. How do you know Valdez?
I don't know Valdez. The embassy bought the car. All I know is he must know a quality car when he sees one.
I've had just about enough of you, Dewey. What's the angle with Valdez?
Okie dokie.
The embassy bought the car. When it comes in for service, Valdez picks it up. That's it.
Okay.
A wrench from this dealership was used to strip the wheels from a Packard last night, Mr. Dewey. A couple of Hispanics were seen taking parts.
We've had a spate of thefts ourselves. Comes with the location. Thieving bastards to steal anything the minute your back is turned.
The weird thing to steal. I don't have any evidence. I mean, the evidence is your thing, but you said it's 50-50. If you're lying, I have to prove evidence. The only evidence I would have would be the wrench, but you said that's stolen.
What are you hiding, Dewey? Spill it. You don't want the LAPD getting too interested in this place.
So I hire a few illegals. It's cheaper than hiring returning GIs. They have less attitude. Downside is, they're a little light-fingered.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Dewey.
No problem. God damn that kid. I'm just an honest car salesman. Seems like you just don't know who you can trust these days.
Going to movies, Dewey. You're missing your calling. We really ought to take more time over the Packard, Phelps. Let's head back to the empty lot.
Did I miss something on the...
Can you drive to this one? And where exactly are we going?
You read this story in the Examiner about the Navy developing three-dimensional movies?
What's a dimension?
You know, like a graph. Vertical axis is Y and horizontal is X.
Well, that's clear as mud.
Third dimension would be Z. So things would be popping out of the screen.
That's ridiculous. Scare people out of the theater. God's name would want that.
Wow, the AI can't
People
drive.
scoffed at the idea of talkie as a color. Look what we have now.
Point deduction. I wasn't even driving.
Okay, let's see what Gabriel has to say for himself.
I just hope our Archangel hasn't already flown.
Isn't he the cop they've been talking about on
What the
radio?
hell is this guy doing?
Want another accommodation?
Where's the mailboxes?
Here he is, apartment 3.
Apartment 3.
Yeah,
LAPD, ma'am. We're looking for Gabriel Delgado.
Gabriel?
We're from the police. Policia, you understand?
Yes, I understand. Could you come inside?
What is your name?
Ana Rodriguez.
Is Gabriel Delgado here, Ms. Rodriguez?
No. What do you want with Gabriel? Is he in trouble?
Stay where you are, Miss Rodriguez. We need to take a look around.
But he is not here. I have told you.
Check out the surrounds. I'll stay with the broad.
That's not very nice.
So how far along are you,
Oh,
man?
wait, is that the newspaper?
Nearly 20 weeks.
Right. So how's it gonna be when you go into labor and he's not around?
You are wrong about Gabriel. He will be a good father. Already he works hard to provide for us.
Unless you help us here, Anna, your little one won't be seeing Papa for a very long time.
Difficult to tell whether it's the suspect vehicle from the scene. Certainly Gabriel's pride and joy.
Circumstantial. I don't think so.
They're tiny beds.
Optimistic, Cole.
Pink glitter? Okay. I think I wanna... I can't pick it. Oops.
Serving breakfast for two, Anna? You should have cleared up.
Ooh.
It looks like Valdez gets his wheel back.
Found the missing wheels. So he definitely stole them. Okay. A fire alarm?
No good to me. This doesn't pertain to the case.
Diplomatic license plates.
It doesn't appear to be connected.
We really ought to take more time over the Packard, Phelps. Let's head back to the empty lot.
After this, I just want to see if there's a newspaper.
You're in serious trouble, Miss Rodriguez.
But Gabriel is not here.
He was.
I have done nothing wrong.
Why did he steal the car, Anna?
The customer insulted him. He has his honor, no?
His honor, Anna?
He said Dewey's friend tried to make a woman out of him. He no longer respects this man, Dewey. He took the car to show this maricon that he is a man.
Tell us the truth, Anna. Has Gabriel been here?
I haven't seen him for at least 3 nights.
That's an obvious lie.
You keep lying to me, and I'll send you and your baby to jail.
He lives here, but he hasn't come home. I swear it.
Enough, Anna. There are signs all over this place that he's been back.
He was here last night. I have never seen him so angry. He went out to his shed and put some things in it. I don't know what, and I don't want to know. I love him.
We found a license plate matching our stolen vehicle in the shed. Add in the assortment of parts, and we can make Gabriel for a dozen other thefts. It's time to get serious, Anna.
You must ask these questions of Gabriel. I know nothing of these car parts.
I feel like that's a lie, but I'm not sure, so I'm using... Oh.
Then tell us where he is. If your baby is born in prison, Anna, the corrections officers will take it from you. You will see your son or daughter through a metal grate for half an hour a week.
The start line is on 1st and Santa Fe. There is a spillway under the bridge that leads to the river. Many policia have wrecked trying to follow him.
We will put in a good word for you, Anna. As far as we're concerned, this sits with Gabriel.
Start line.
Okay.
That sounds like a street race to me. It's gotten out of hand this last year. No wonder Delgado has such an eye for fine automobiles.
Also, he keeps telling me to go back to the cars.
We know where the kid is. Let's go stop these clowns and get them off the streets.
Isn't he the cop they've been talking about on the radio? Want another accommodation?
Still haven't gone back to the... I can't go back to the place. Okay.
What kind of man leaves his pregnant girlfriend at home while he goes off to play cards?
Pregnant girlfriends aren't always a barrel of laughs. Everyone needs to let off a little steam. Some guys wouldn't come back home at all.
Are you talking from experience?
Our way out of this place.
Quick as we shut one of these races down, another one springs up somewhere else. Kids used to steal cars to sell them. Now they just want to wrap them around a lamppost. The next 16-year-old I have to peel off the sidewalk, you're calling about it. I've had enough of those to last me a lifetime.
All units, shots fired, officer needs help. Chateau and Valencia. Chateau and Valencia. Shots fired, officer needs help. Unit to handle code 3 identified.
Way is this? Where is this fucking taking me? This is the worst kind of backup. I'm nowhere near this.
All units, shots fired, officer needs help. Chateau and Valencia. Chateau and Valencia. Shots fired.
Oh, I hear the shots. Yep, that's definitely gunfire.
Car 11K, we'll handle the help call. Go ahead, KGPL.
11K, shots fired, officer needs help. Chateau and Valencia.
I see you motherfuckers. Come on up here and get us.
What is all this?
Traffic stop from hell. Prowling and pulls these guys over. Finds a trunk full of hardware like he didn't believe. They lose. Bullets start flying. And they snatch up the guns and one of the cops. Head to high ground and make it strong.
And the officer?
Up there. Still alive, we think. Who knows for how long. We'll keep him busy if you can find a way up, sir.
Put the weapon down, now! You want to back off, right now.
I have flashbacks to Oregon Trail.
11K. I've been involved in a shooting. It's code 4 here, but suspects are down, and I need an ambulance at Chateau and Valencia.
Yeah, killing
also
you.
notify detective headquarters. I'll need the coroner. My partner and I are okay.
The when you got like kidnapped by the thing and accidentally shot you instead of the guy.
Detective headquarters will be notified. All units, 11K reports code 4 on the shooting, Chateau and Valencia. Code 4.
I am so far away, aren't I? Just wanna... Yeah, Mark.
Citizen reports at 211 in progress. 437 East 8th Street. Unit to handle code 3. Identify.
There I go. Did you get any homework done yet?
Any unit able to handle reports a 211 in progress. 437 East 8th Street. Unit to handle code 3. Identify.
11K responding. Go ahead.
11K, a citizen report.
Kid, drop that money one more time and you're a goner.
Sorry, mister. It's just my hands are shaking.
Shut up! Get the money in the bag.
Yes. Yes, sir.
Hurry the hell up, will you? Come on. It's goddamn cops!
Careful! He's got a gun!
What are we waiting for?
At the tires.
Stop here. You're making a break for it on foot.
Well, that was unexpected. Do they really have to shoot at me?
Car 11K to KGPL. Bristol Hotel 211 is code 4.
All units be advised, code 4 at the Bristol Hotel on 8th Street. Code 4.
Okay, well.
You can drive.
There's the red Ford. That's Delgado right there.
Oh, good.
Quick! They're getting away!
Phelps, 1247. Requesting assistance at 1st and Santa Fe. Reports of an illegal street race.
Stay on Delgado.
I'm gonna find you!
He's getting away. Gonna lose him.
Jesus Christ!
Delgado is our boy. Forget the others.
Oh, that's awkward.
Damn it, Cole, hold it steady.
Gabriel Delgado, you're under arrest for Grand Theft Auto.
I got so many.
Fuck you, puto. You should speak to the maricon. Valdez, I showed him. Now who's a man? I should have burned his fucking car.
You got a foreign dignitary outed as a fruit and a kitty raper, a car dealer we're gonna let slide for the kickbacks, and a street punk car thief who sure as hell won't be taking liberties with other people's autos again anytime soon. That, Detective Phelps, is not a bad haul. You keep your chin low and your hands
I
high.
never
You
went
keep
back to the
bringing
police
clearances
department.
just like that one. That's textbook policing, and we need more of it in this department.
Did not want to deal with the dignitary. Did not want to deal with that. How much damage did I cause? I missed 3 clues, aw. An audience might have given you the thief as well as his motive. Oh. I mean, I just went down the rabbit hole. Went to the dealer. Dealer gave me the name. It wasn't there. Well, where he was, I arrest. So, yeah.
You have any plans for Weekend Liberty, Jack?
My sisters have been working in Los Angeles in a bomber factory. They're coming down to visit. I'm meeting them at the station at 6.
Good for you, Jack. Are they cute?
They're my sisters, Hank.
Attention! Final inspection before Liberty. Good job, Kelso.
Are we going somewhere, gentlemen? Full inspection. It had better be exceptional if any of you want liberty this weekend. Kelso, this carbine. The bore is dirty.
No, it isn't.
Are you arguing with me, Kelso?
Do what you need to do, Sergeant. You know the bore's immaculate.
Weekend liberty canceled. 2-day field drill. Clean this rifle.
No.
Do you know the penalty for insubordination, Kelso?
Jack, don't do it.
Forget him, Hank. He doesn't have what it takes.
Are you two finished? Are you going to clean this rifle?
No, Sergeant. Cole is right. I'm going to stop playing games and join a rifle company and fight the real enemy.
A match made in heaven. Oh shit! That's a hit and run right there.
All right, gentlemen, I just got this handed to me. A hit-and-run felony at Ray's Cafe, 208 North Los Angeles. Got a patrolman on site. The coroner's on his way. Get down there, see if you can find any witnesses who can put a make on the car.
I want to make homicide. I mean, you know you've made it if you got that desk.
I got this gadget whiz putting recording devices into the place for me.
Guy gave his wife a tap. I'd say all's fair in love and war.
Gordner says it's gonna take at least a week to get an ID.
Someone ought to take him home.
I don't want to be rude, but I ain't got time for talking.
Yeah, I'll drive, why not? There's gonna be another side mission.
You're behind the wheel.
Where is he?
swipe at me. Put it down on my tab.
Oh.
You think the vice boys get any on this side?
Well, this is awkward.
I didn't deserve that.
Good, too.
What a skunk. Walking out on his wife like that?
Looks like the DA is going to press charges. Anna Rodriguez might do time.
I'll speak to the DA. She suffered enough.
I don't know, Cole. She's an easy make, and the DA likes convictions.
I'll convince him to let it go.
How do you do that?
I'll give him something better.
Look out!
Detectives, over here.
Cole Phelps, traffic. What have we got?
Thick as a white male named Lester Patterson walked out of the bar and into the street. Car hit over there, and he ended up here, dead on impact by the look of it.
Have you canvassed the area?
The only one with anything useful to contribute is the young lady over there. She lives above the bar, named Shannon Terry.
Did you just do
No,
the fucking
it's not a
robots?
stage name. 24 years old, she left Kansas to follow the yellow brick road.
He's breakdancing right over there.
We'll take a formal statement later. Right now, we're going to take a look around. So, I landed on his face and ended up here. The car must have struck him from behind. We can notify next of kin.
Fire and life. Name is Patterson.
Patterson has life insurance.
What the fuck? Huh.
What have you got on the victim?
From all reports, he was intoxicated at the time of the accident. I'll know how intoxicated once I've done the autopsy. Looking him over now, I'd say he died on impact.
What about the chest wound? Isn't that inconsistent?
Very common in auto injuries. Look for a car with a prominent hood ornament. Those things are killers.
from over here.
Careful where you're stepping, Phelps. I don't come down to the station house and tap dance on your desk.
Body traveled a good 20 feet. This blood is a long way from the body. Car must have been going like a bat out of hell. So the driver managed to brake before the impact.
Yeah, not break enough.
It's all yours, Detective.
Miss Perry?
Yes?
I'm Detective Phelps. This is my partner, Detective Bukowski. Can you tell us what happened?
Well, I came to the window because I heard people arguing downstairs.
Okay.
Then what happened?
I saw a car hit that poor man and knock him down the street.
What kind of car was it?
A dark red Lincoln Continental.
Sure, thanks.
Did you see the license plate?
Only the first three letters, I'm afraid. 3C8.
Partial, that's okay.
Tell me more about the argument you heard.
Well, there were two voices. A man and a woman, that's all.
She's speaking to Shifty Eyes.
Why are you holding out on us, Miss Perry?
I'm sorry. I was hoping to tell my story to the newspapers. I'd like to get my picture in the paper. Trying to find work as an actress, and things are pretty difficult.
I mean...
Cough it up, sister. We don't have all night.
People arguing? They were husband and wife. I could tell by what she was yelling. Intimate things. Very embarrassing for the man.
Thank you, Miss Perry. Your information has been very helpful. You can go now.
You really think so? I hope you find that driver and put him away.
Me too.
You certainly got away with the dames, Phelps.
Give it a rest, Bukowski.
Let's see what the patrons have to say.
I'll take the bartender. You work the rest of the room.
Hello.
I'm Detective Phelps of the LAPD.
How can I help, Detective?
Name would be a good start.
Dudley Lynch. Hired help. I run the place when the owner ain't around.
Where is the owner?
He stepped out. Somebody had to take Lorna, Mrs. Patterson, home.
What can you tell me about the accident?
Not a lot. It was busy in here, and all I heard was the impact.
So what was he doing outside? It's against licensing regulations to drink on the sidewalk.
Lester and Lorna were having a fight. The owner made him take it outside. It was pretty ugly.
Do you know the victim?
Yeah. Lester Patterson. He's a regular here, or he was.
Okay.
Not one of your favorite customers?
Lester was special, but not my kind of special.
Yeah.
Was Lester drinking alone?
No. He came here with his wife. She didn't seem too interested in the booze, though.
A witness overheard an argument.
Lester and Lorna. There's nothing like airing your dirty laundry in public, is there?
I mean...
What was it about?
Yeah.
Who knows? The slightest thing could set those two off.
Thanks for your help, Lynch. I'm gonna need you to sign a statement with the patrolman.
Sure, no problem.
You get anything out of the regulars?
They weren't giving too much away. They liked watching Lester and Lorna go a few rounds every other day. And Lester was a fan of the love tap.
So this is why everybody comes to Ray's.
Run away!
Operator, give me R&I.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need to run a partial license plate, 3 Charles 8. Cross-check possible Lincoln owners. Suspect vehicle is a red Lincoln Continental.
Just a moment, Detective. Only one possible make on that license. Registered to a William Shelton, 738 West Temple Street.
Thank you.
Looks like we caught a break on this one.
Where do we park? Over here? Did I miss something here?
You need to take this up with Leroy.
Oh, there's a newspaper. There we go.
Courtney, come in. Have a seat.
Thanks, Doctor.
How are you finding working at the clinic?
It's, fine.
Are you sure?
Can I be honest with you, Doctor?
I would hope so, Courtney.
I was hoping that the therapy would be more beneficial.
Treatment can unfortunately be very long-term.
So many of the patients here are addicts, Doctor.
Many of them have been for years, Courtney. In the past, these people were condemned to sanatoriums. We can reveal the root of the problem. Then we have a chance to help them.
And until then, they stay sedated?
Do I detect a hint of reproach, Courtney?
I was expecting more, Doctor. I'm sorry. I don't mean to criticize.
Part of being a physician, Courtney, is learning to be patient.
How is it possible to keep so many of them on their medications, Doctor? Many of their addictions are illegal.
Oh, many things in life are gray, Courtney. What may on the surface appear to be illegal is actually of benefit to society at large.
miss anything? I'm missing one. Hello. I'm missing a evidence somewhere. Oh, I marked it. Okay, cool. Whoa! I found the... Oh, wait.
A knife covered in blood.
Could be a steak knife. This is a hit-and-run case, Phelps. Anyone could have thrown away a kitchen knife.
In any case, we'll want tech services to scrub the alleyway before they bag the knife.
Okay, I have now got all the evidence. Yeah, they don't like putting gloves on. How do I use my... How do I bring up my... Sorry. I don't know where my car is. Is that my car over there?
And I thought this was such a
Corner.
nice area.
How was your shower? Where the fuck is our car?
You know the way.
You can drive.
Do we know where we're going?
Did your parents ever ask you to run away from home?
That's a lot of luggage you have there.
That's the son of a bitch right there.
William Shelton?
Yes?
It doesn't look good, Shelton. You packing your bags and making a run for it? You know why we're here.
Yes. The accident.
We've got witnesses who can put this car at the scene, not to mention the physical
I think
damage.
he was already like...
This is open and shut, Shelton.
Stance. Hi, Stance.
That coward thinks he can run from everything.
Don't run in the middle of the road, sir. LAPD.
Lay into his wheel arches. Come on. No wonder he killed someone, driving like this.
Enough games, Phelps. Take this guy out.
Don't let that asshole get away.
All right, I give up.
That's it. Cuff him and we're done. Hey, put your hands where I can see them. You know? How does a vehicular manslaughter rap
I
sound,
think I almost
Sheldon?
hit someone too.
I hit him. I admit it. I just panicked, but it wasn't my fault.
What do you mean?
The guy jumped right out in front of me. He came out of nowhere. There's nothing I could do about it.
Why didn't you stop?
I've had accidents before.
That's it. We're done here. The DA is gonna love you.
They weren't all my fault. I'm a surveyor. I need my license for my job. There were people around. A woman and a man were standing right next to him. I thought they could get him to a hospital. I'm telling you, it's not my fault.
The guy is dead, Sheldon.
You can't be serious.
William Shelton, you're coming downtown. We need to talk about a manslaughter charge. Leave the coroner and the paperwork. Procedure can wait. We should probably go speak to the wife and let her know what's happening. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm all hard at the prospect of paperwork.
How you doing, Stance? How do I bring up my notebook?
Any Central Unit of 415 possible mental case. And 7th and Flower Unit to handle code 3 identify.
That's right.
Are you blind?
A little. What have you been up to?
KTI Los Angeles, Gene C. Wingo Incorporated, broadcasting since 1922. We go now to National
Whole lot of
News
nothing.
here on KTI.
20,000 pounds of highly dangerous metallic sodium head for destruction in Lake Lenore, Washington. The government surplus chemical ignites and explodes when wet. The alkali lake is devoid of fish and forms an admirable disposal spot. A 3,500-pound container of sodium hurtles into the lake and crashes through a foot of ice. As the water seeps in, smoke rises through a series of muffled explosions. The acrid clouds billow several thousand feet over the steep sides of the lake. Disposal of the chemical by the war assets is restricted. It may be necessary because no public carrier will accept it for transportation to a purchaser. One after another with varying effect.
Any Central Unit of 415 possible mental case. And 7th and Flower Unit to handle code 3 identify.
Caustic rays? What the fuck?
You're the one who's been sending cosmic rays into my room. I'll show you. Yes, sir. You're not gonna control my thoughts anymore.
Calm down, sir.
You'd like that, wouldn't you?
Give it up, LAPD.
He went that way.
Put your hands in the air. There he is.
There he is, officer.
Don't make me chase you. You got a problem?
You don't understand. Someone has to stop the Venusians.
Ow.
Farewell, cruel world.
Oh, good. That was open and shut case.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes. So, where you want to go? So the wife was there when it happened, but then left the scene. You're right. That's pretty unusual behavior. She could be in shock. I saw some people do some strange things in the war after their buddies got hurt. Maybe. Maybe she doesn't give a fuck. According to the patrons, her old man was a piece of work. You don't think... Phelps, the guy was run over. So it worked out well for this broad. So what? Maybe she deserved to catch a break. Who knows?
Maybe he was pushed in front of the car. Maybe she wanted the insurance money.
Your favorite orchid.
Yes? Hello?
Mrs. Patterson.
Is this about my husband?
We're investigating the incident, ma'am.
I see. Come in, won't you?
Can you tell me what happened?
What's to tell? He got hit by a car and now he's dead.
Hey, Snarfy.
You don't appear to be too upset about the fact.
Lester and I met on a furlough in '44. We got married that weekend. People don't understand it now, but that happened a lot back then.
I see. So you probably did well to
Love you
stick it out
guys.
this long.
What's that supposed to mean, mister? I think it's about time you left. I have someone here.
I
and
beg your pardon? You're gonna have to run that one by us again, sister.
It's okay, Lorna. I'm Leroy Sabo.
Well, well. Nice to see you're comforting the grieving widow, Mr. Sabo.
All right, wise guy. Do you have any intelligent questions you would like me to answer?
You can confirm Mrs. Patterson's story.
Lester lost at cards. He was kind of hard to control when he lost his temper. He turned without looking and walked right out in front of the car. It wasn't good.
What's your relationship with Mrs. Patterson, Mr. Sabo?
We're friends. Good friends.
You expect me to believe that?
Look, I was filing for divorce. Mental cruelty. Lester could be a mean son of a bitch.
And Lester knew about that?
No,
Oh,
I hadn't told him.
Well, hasn't this worked
What
out
is
well
it
for
anyway?
the two of you? I feel almost bad for busting in on this little rendezvous.
How did the car come to hit Lester?
He walked straight
K-pop
into the
merch?
path
Oh,
of an
God.
oncoming car.
seem too chipper about this.
You expect me to believe that, Lorna? It's all very convenient.
Gambling for Lester was like the needle for a hophead. He was yelling at me. He was yelling at the whole world. I kind of felt sorry for the driver. Poor guy had no chance.
You were arguing in the bar and on the sidewalk?
We were always arguing. So what?
Wait, evidence, wait.
You were arguing in the bar and on the sidewalk?
We were always arguing. So what?
Don't lie to me. Something was different this time.
You're clutching at straws. You married? The arguments are never any different.
We're leaving, Lorna, but this doesn't add up. We'll be keeping an eye on you.
Can I look around her house first before we leave? Excuse me while I take a look around your house. Anything? Anything?
Don't think this is any use to us.
Try and beat him over the head with this thing?
Don't think this is going to help us.
I think that's a murder weapon right there. Oh.
Doesn't tell me anything.
Definitely the murder weapon.
Operator, give me dispatch.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
Are there any messages for me?
Just one, Detective, from the coroner. Message reads, Phelps, see me at Central Morgue immediately. Results of the Pattison autopsy.
Thanks.
Stab wounds to the chest. Knife was found there.
Not everything here is going to be relevant.
No, let's go to coronary. Don't skip town.
You're behind the wheel.
Fine. Where are we headed?
We're gonna end it soon. Probably after this case, we'll end it.
Tell a man that there are 400 billion stars and he'll believe you. Tell him a bench has wet paint on it and he has to touch it. Are you drunk, mister, or are you just cracked?
We could put the driver in front of a judge in less than a week. You'd be making a big mistake.
Run that by me again?
Did
The
before.
victim was dead before the car hit him. Two
Knew it.
puncture wounds to the right side of the thorax. Second puncture reached his heart.
The knife.
You're kidding me. Been doing this job 23 years, son. No one's ever laughed at one of my jokes. He was stabbed to death. Long, sharp knife, length of a bayonet. We found a knife in the alleyway. Where is it now? Was it bagged? By Patrolman Kaplan. Perfect. I'll get you a definite match.
Jesus, we got him. Murder one. We were right there and they tried to stare us down. Now they'll both get the gas chamber. We have the knife, we have the coroner's report, and I bet we could roll Sabo as a witness.
Stabbed right.
Let's bring her in.
Oh, not on your life, Buster.
You know the way. You can drive.
Do we know where we're going?
Yes, we know where we're going. Hey, it's a good thing I stay behind and look for that knife. Already skipped town. Already gone.
You've spoken to the coroner, Mrs. Patterson. He confirmed your husband's cause of death. We'd like you to come downtown and answer some questions.
It wasn't me. It was Leroy's idea. Leroy stabbed him. I had nothing to do with it.
Where is Leroy now?
He's in the bedroom.
You're very good, Lorna. Put the gun down, Leroy. If you do something stupid now, you don't stand a chance in front of the grand
Nice of you
jury.
to give me up, sweetheart. All that whispering in my ear telling me how we had to get rid of him, how good it could be, all the money we could claim, all that planning, how to get him into the street, how to make it look like an accident.
For God's sake,
you had
Leroy,
all
shut
the
up.
bases covered, baby.
I had nothing to do
you
with it.
You think I'm gonna fry for you,
He's
Lorna?
a crazy man. Shoot him. Shoot him, for God's sake.
Oh, well, she's dead.
Too late, Sabo.
Where'd he go? Oh, wait. Damn it.
Sabo, stop or I will shoot. Stop or I will shoot.
Hey, got him. Right at the, right at the cusp of him turning the corner.
So, I give you a hit and run, you bring me back fraud, conspiracy, and first-degree murder. This is how a good detective operates, Phelps. You take nothing at face value. You keep digging and asking questions until you get to the truth. You got some sharp elbows on you, detective. I like that. Keep up the good work.
Neat. Oof. Oof. Another visit to Ray's, and you'll see what Leroy was prepared to do to avoid jail. Aww. Just slip of the tongue.
Phelps, Bukowski. Beat cop says he located a green Kaiser Fraser from the hot sheet. Address is 6 West 2nd Street. Get over there, see what you can find out. Go on. Sorry to inconvenience you.
We're on it, Captain.
Okay. I'm assuming it auto-saves. Okie dokie.